All right, Garrus, what we got?
Tire tracks have been found nearby. They're being tested. The juiciest clue is the message on the answering machine. The door to the room wasn't forced, unlike the bathroom door.
There's something different this time around. The killer went after Hernandez. She's connected to the case. It's not a coincidence.
Here's the report you requested. It summarizes the main points of the investigation as well as the psychological profile you established.
Thanks, Garrus. All right, let's get to work. We have to gather as many clues as possible. A brochure of the Bishop Motel, famous for its tranquility. They're gonna have to find a new claim to fame. There was coffee spilled on the carpet. There's a clear footprint.
I've kept you a place in my cold room, McPherson.
I think this creep has it in for me personally. But why? All I want is to see him locked up for the rest of his days.
Hi, Paloma. It's Simmons. You know, your news director, the one who's still waiting for you to call him back. Where are we at with this big scoop of yours? I have a schedule to fill, you know.
Aw, his concern is touching.
I've kept you a place in my cold room, McPherson. I've kept you a place in my cold room, McPherson.
This remote control fell under the bed. There might be intact prints on it.
At your service, Agent McPherson. Do you need anything? I've done a superficial search of the area. The killer used chemical products to clean up the room, but he made sure to leave some clues, to amuse himself. You can go ahead now with the investigation, Agent McPherson. Here's the CSIA kit.
The what?
It's the new field kit, designed by our labs to do all kinds of scientific testing right at the crime scenes.
Claire would be so jealous if she saw this thing.
I've already entered everything related to Paloma Hernandez in the database to compare it with the samples.
I've kept you a place in my cold room, McPherson.
This remote control fell under the bed. There might be intact prints on it. A camcorder. Probably Hernandez's. It's empty. I think the laptop's busted. But maybe there's a way to recover some of the files from the hard drive.
This can't possibly work.
This remote control fell under the bed. There might be intact prints on it. The safe is empty. These look like clothing fibers. This suitcase is locked. There's a mark on the door. Bullet hole, probably. A bullet hole. The bullet's been removed. There's a funny smell near the ventilation system. There's detergent residue here. A bloodstain. There's not much. It probably comes from a superficial wound.
At your service, Agent McPherson. Do you need anything?
You know anything about lockpicking, Garrus?
Not really. I'm more of an electronics guy. But I do happen to have an electric pick gun. Here.
A camcorder. Probably Hernandez's. It's empty.
Tell us your theory. It's quite different from the leads the FBI are currently chasing.
The East Coast killer doesn't act on sudden impulse, which is what the case profiler contends. I've discovered the basis on which he chooses his victims. Criteria linked to one of his obsessions.
James Hawker. He hasn't given up on the case.
Isn't that your old partner?
Find Hawker for me, Garrus, and get me his file. McPherson here.
Help! Help me! The killers abducted me.
Hernandez, where are you? Are you okay?